Still not doing that. Hello, chat room. Hi. Not sure if anyone's here. If anyone can hear me. Hopefully you can. Sorry. I'm gonna need to fix something with the camera. Bear with me. Focus. What happens if I turn autofocus off? Ew. Oops. I'm not sure if it'd be better to not have autofocus on. I think let's try that. Because the in-out is not fun. Alright. So hopefully you can hear me. I might just turn mic up a bit. I guess somebody can somebody know. I don't know why I'm singing. What's that, the Killers? It's been a long morning. Okay. So hopefully we can hear the things. Let me just check what level. Hopefully you can hear. I won't know until Chris Knott. Gotta have a Chris Knott. Hopefully we can hear that. Loud and clear. So, yeah. So the sounds are coming through okay. You can hear me okay. I know when I was doing a test yesterday, Zara and Spanky Hunter saying that I might have been a little bit low, so I've tried to tweak. Fine? Excellent. Excellent. I've redone my whole audio for the computer and compared to ads. Okay, well, I can probably, hopefully that will be. I've got mic on max on the headset, and it's not max in XSplit, but I just want a little bit of wiggle room. So hopefully that will be okay. So we'll see. Yeah, I stripped Voicemeeter, what I'd been using. I think Stone had got me onto that like 5 or 6 years ago, and every single time I have had issues with it, and I just my headset died. So for Christmas, I got some money and I thought I'd get a new headset. So the boom mic's gone, everything's coming through this, so hopefully you'll probably hear all the slurpees with coffee. If I want to stop, I just flick the mic up and it mutes me. So you shouldn't have heard me say I should be muted. So hopefully we'll see. I've probably got to play maybe a little bit. Didn't hear it? Okay, that's positive. that's that's positive. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. It's been a few months, so they say it's like riding a bike, but I don't know. I feel a bit like what am I doing? So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, it's nearly time. I think I've got everything that I need. My main thing. Everything's muted. No, mute the watch. Um, how are you, Stir? How's the kitties? How's the kitties? Hopefully the kitties are going well. They're very adorable. Very adorable. I might need to eventually. I might move myself. Daisy's watching. Hi, Daisy. I don't have Cozzy's toys are over there. I don't have anything to. We can use Chris. Hi, Daisy. Chris says hi too. Hi, Daisy. She's the calico. Thinks she's a princess. Oh, well, of course. Of course. All right. It's 10 a.m. my time, so let's do this, and we'll see how we go. All right. So in three, two, one.
Whatever it is you enjoy about the World of Warcraft, we have a challenge for you.
Adventure.
Crafting.
Murder.
Flowers.
This is the WoW Challenges podcast. And here's your host, Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. I am your host, Leeta. This is episode 368 on Saturday, January 18, or if you're here in Aussie land, it is Sunday, January 19th. We are in 2025. Happy New Year, chat. Hi, chat. Hi, Stir. Zaya, hello. Thank you for joining. Chris sends her apologies. She is working, well, sleeping at the moment, but her schedule's pretty crazy. So she said to say hi. So here's our Chris. And hang on, there's her contribution. So yeah, so sending good vibes. How are you both? How was the chat? Everyone is having a good start to 2025. I hope it's what are we, 3 weeks in, nearly? It's been a year already, but anyway. All right, so we're back. I just want to, not bad, excellent. Excellent. Probably freaking cold, I'm guessing. Um, it's been really hot and we've had a lot of rain here in Brisbane. We've had some hot days. It was 36 at my work, 36 degrees Celsius. At my work on, was it Thursday? It's supposed to be hitting 37 on Wednesday, and I think 36 Friday this week. So, yeah. And I work in a big tin shed. Trust me, the shed's a lot hotter. But yeah, it's it's a little bit crazy. So I'm guessing snow, cold, all of that fun stuff. It is about -6 degrees Celsius here and snow on the ground. Still say, I know everyone says snow is like uh, slush, but one of these days I want to build a snowman, throw a snowball, and make a snow angel. There are the three things I'd like to do sometime in my lifetime. Is go see snow. So yeah, Zaya says not today, but should be quite cold in the next few days, like -26 degrees. Seriously? Well, Stir's like -26 degrees Celsius. We call that brisk. Um, mm, yeah, brisk is one word for it. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone listening to the podcast. Thank you for your patience. Happy to be back. I wanted to start off the show with talking about some things for 2025 with the show moving forward. I'm not sure if you notice, but for those watching, I did some new backgrounds for the intro and outro. They'll be exactly the same in exactly the same order for both because I can't not have them the same. It would just I just had to. So I spent some time going around taking screenshots in the wall within and tried to get some really interesting and unique and some different colored um, screenshots to use as the background pictures for the intro and outro. So I hope you enjoy those. And it's again, how is everyone enjoying the War Within? Like for those of you that are probably need a break, stir, sire. You've probably played a lot. I feel like I have not played a lot. I have got Leeta is the only one I've got. My main. Um, and I have yet to look at the challenge tunes. That's a whole nother conversation. Um, but yeah, so I've taken some background pictures and we've got some new ones, and I must admit that these zones in the wall within are just fantastic. Some of the colors, the aesthetics to, the zones is each one is very unique, and I hope everyone's enjoying uh, the expansion. So that would be good. I've got a new outro that I'll be playing at the end. I just jazzed it up a little bit with some different music for this year. Um, at the moment, we'll stay with a show every 2 weeks. So as much as I'd love to go back to doing a weekly show, between work and the health and all sorts of things, it's just probably pushing it a little bit too much. So for the moment, let's just continue on with a show every 2 weeks, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna be trying to keep the show to about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, because by the time I do like all the editing and that takes hours. So a lot of times it kind of right off my Sunday to do everything. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the moment, the show's primarily just going to be solo, so it'll be me. I might try and get someone to come in, like Chris or Stir, or have a guest every once in a while, but it won't be a primary focus at the moment. Um, However, if you've got something that you'd like to discuss, then, like anything, reach out, let me know, and we can sort something. But primarily, it'll be a solo show with me. So if you don't like that, sorry. It is, it is what it is, but that's kind of the goals at the moment that I'm trying to set for this year. And again, it's subject to change, obviously, but that will give me some consistency and hopefully give you guys a bit of, consistency from where the show point of view is going. Okay, so I have about 40 level 80s at the moment. Oh my god, wow. Regular and challenges, I think I might not have a lot to discover at the moment. Fair enough. I completely would understand that. 40 80s. That is insane. I know between like you and Stir with all your max level challenge tunes is wild. What are we at? Hang on, let me just bear with me because we've been away, so people keep dinging. So just bear with me. Let me pull up. What have we got? So we've had so far 25 max level irons, 8 greens, 7 pacifists, 1 iron team, our first ever iron team to max level. Iron yogurt, well done to the team. That was super exciting. They dinged in early December, which again is, like freaking unreal. So, their write up, their I got perspectives from both team members, which was husband and wife, and yeah, it was great reading their journey. So if you get a chance to go read any of the write-ups, but in particular Iron Yogurt's run, their journey, it just it just brought many smiles to my face, which was great. Bloodthirsties, we've had one bloodthirsty, which is Zaya Bingra. And tin, one tin. Zaya's got pretty much a fair chunk of them. Evie, hi Evie, welcome, happy 2025. So yeah, I'm just going through as to our max levels, and 25 irons so far. Like that's how many months? When did it come out? August. So what do we got? August, September, October, November, December into January. So literally, yeah, less than 6 months, like 5 months, five and a bit. Um, so 25 and 8 greens, which is fantastic. It's great to see a lot of people doing greens, which is wonderful. And 7 passies, which is again, the love for pacifist is wonderful. You know, and this is something that I will say as part of the show, and I don't know if you guys want to give some feedback on this. I have been struggling to play challenge tunes, and I think it's most because my time has been limited in playing WoW. So I've been trying to focus on just getting things done on my main, like progressing the story and, getting her rep up, etc., to build it for the rest of the account when I get time to play another tune. So I don't know if perhaps maybe once a month as part of the stream to get back into playing a challenge tune again because I'm just struggling with it. And to be perfectly honest, I think part of that is I miss Fair. Don't want to get all teary, but yeah, it kinda hit really, really hard with losing her. So, and I still feel it. Um, but I would like to get back to playing some challenge tunes. I've got far too many. I had cold, um, I had cold quite a few that I figured I'm not going to get to them. And I need to be realistic, and I am an alcoholic, and it is so much, let's just roll another tune, let's roll another tune, let's roll another tune, oh, I don't have one of those, let's roll one. So, I think I need to focus on those that, obviously my passive leader, I need to get back to paying my pacifist. And I've got a couple of passies that I'm not gonna let go because that's part of the my inspiration. It has always been fair as a pacifist, and also the part of me that for years was always not having a go at her, but always kind of thinking like, who wants to just go pick flowers? How that's not fun. And always kind of, having that little joke with her as much as like, really, how much fun can picking flowers be? And yeah, and the fact that it was like, oh my god, fair. Playing a pacifist is fantastic. I love it. So I definitely want to keep them as part of my tribute to her and all the advice and everything she's always given. So, of course, I don't want to lose any of those. But as for, perhaps starting a new iron or something, I don't know. But I figured that perhaps, once a month or once every couple of months, part of the stream, I could get back into doing a little bit of doing a challenge tune, and you guys can help me again. Like, I feel like I've been away from it for a bit. Thank you, Mrs. Ragu. Thank you very much. It's beautiful. Good morning. Thank you. Welcome. It's lovely to see you. Um, yeah, Zeiss is getting a rep to 25 in The War Within is a pain. Yes. And that's probably part of what I'm finding, like, with later. And maybe it's easier if I was leveling like Healer and Atil and some of my others, and maybe challenge soon that the rep might go faster. But you guys, you know, I like doing everything on my main. So, so that's also a part of me just going, well, no, I want to get the max levels on, on that. Hey, Dave! Hi, Dave. Um, so yeah, it's a little bit, it's my own fault. It is my own fault, but yeah. So says, yeah, we all miss Fair. Rest in peace. Absolutely. Absolutely. Zaya says, beware some WDs counts as kills. WDs. Sorry, I'm having a mental blank. World the delves counts as kills even if they don't seem like they do. See the forums. I'm not braining very well today, guys. Sorry. Um. Oh, World Quest. Okay, sorry. Now I just saw it. That's what I thought you meant. Some World Quests are counting as kills even if they don't seem like it. Excellent. That's a concern. But you've got a thread over on the post, on the post on the forums, so that's always handy. Anyone doing pacifist, always check the forums, guys, because there is so much information that is across there, in particular for pacifists and pacifist friendly things to do. I know, Zaya, a lot of your tunes in the last couple months dinged with doing the anniversary stuff and World Quest and the Passy Safe stuff. So you probably know that stuff like the back of your hand. Which is great. But yeah, don't forget to check out the forums for that. Dave says surprise me. Yeah. Um, we're back. Yes. So most quests that give rep are account wide, so only first two of the account gets it. Which, yeah, I understand why Blizzard's doing what Blizzard's doing, but there are some days that I just want the old days. Some, not all, but some. Evie says, I think Belly was saying that less people have all level 25 reps than completed AOTC by lot at. I should know what that means, and my brain is not braining. Um, I think it is definitely different, and I don't know. It feels like a lot of the rep is not giving a lot as well. Am I the only one who's feeling like that? Like I went and did a quest and it doesn't feel like you're getting a huge. That was random. Don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, my headphone just decided it was going to turn off. Fantastic. Love that for me. That's wonderful. Appreciate that. I'm back. Yes, I've got a new headset. Everything's running through this now, but for some reason it was just like I'm just gonna turn off. So anyway, um, but yeah, so we'll see. And what was I talking about? Rep. So yeah, so we'll see how things go with the show. But like I said, for this year, we'll stick with the a show every 2 weeks. We will continue that because between work and um, life and all of that, it's just, I think the 2 weeks for me at the moment would continue to, work out better. So yeah. Okay, so let's talk about news. There's been a lot of news. All right. So one of the things that I noticed since the patch 11.11.0.57, whichever one we're up to, I had issues with turning in game. 11.0.7, thank you. Again, I've how are we at 11? Um, like every time I was on a toon, trying to turn them was super slow, and I was like, what the hell's going on? Before the patch, everything was fine. After the patch, they're turning like this. Like, literally at this speed. So, apparently it was an issue, has been an issue. So, for those of you that might not know, I just had to type into like the chat bar was slash console with a space, turn speed, space, and then what number I wanted. So I was originally told 180 was a good speed, but I found it was a little bit too fast for me. So the higher the number, the faster you're going to turn. And with my vertigo, 180 was just a little bit like, whoa. So I set mine at 160. So I'll just put in chat. Do. So, oh, you are not going to do that. It's going to take it. So hang on. I did, I did. Let me see. I'm just gonna put the space between the slash and the console, just so I can get in type, because otherwise it goes, oh, that's not a command that you can use. So there is no space between slash and console. It's just there's no space there. So that then automatically fixed it for me. So I was like, yay, thank goodness for that. And so just in case if anyone else has that issue, um, yeah, it was like a super easy fix, and apparently other people were having the same issue. So, so hopefully you guys didn't have that issue. Um, Also, there was, where are we? So on some of the news that I found on Wowhead, marksman's coming in 11.1. Marksmanship hunters can retain their pets. There was some information about that. So we recognize, so Blizzard Blue Post said, we recognize that there is a community of marksmanship hunters who wish to retain access to their pets, while marksmanship's unique eagle pet will continue to be the source of their pet ability, such as Master's Call, Bloodlust, and similar effects. We think it is only right that marksmanship hunters be able to continue to traverse Azeroth with their beloved companions. So they're saying that there will be a choice node on improved spotter's mark that restores call pet and associated pet functionalities such as when pet dismiss. This talent will improve the durability and damage output of your pet to better compensate for the potential throughput loss. Throughout loss. So yeah, yeah, which I was a little bit surprised at. So something for those of you playing hunters with the challenges, and I guess the majority probably go Beastmaster. I know I'm a sucker for Beastmaster when I'm on Hunter. for sure. But for those that want to mix it up and try something a little bit different with 11.1, there's that. Some what was the other one? Wowhead. Plunderstorm's back, obviously. You're not, just for having fun for something, when you've leveled your 80, your 40 80s, Zaya. Have you been doing Plunderstorm? So I just wanted to make a note for those of you that, sometimes need a little bit of a break from leveling and having some fun. Fun with that's an oxymoron. I must admit, last time I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to try and get into there. I haven't as of yet. Again, it's just finding time to do these things. But yeah, for those that do like it, and I enjoyed the I did enjoy. Haven't enjoyed PvP for a real long time, if that makes sense. Uh, stresses winter grasp. Let's all meet there. Vanishes. Mrs. Raku, I just do the quest, run away from everyone. That's what I try and do as well, I must admit, because it's kind of like I'm there for a purpose. All I want to do is get my stuff so I can get the pretty stuff. I tried once, the first time got killed in about 2 seconds. Yeah, Zaya, look, I hear you, I completely understand. It, if everyone else is busy over here, I try and go over this way and just stay away from everyone because again, just doing the the quest to get your bonus whatever it's called, bounty or whatever it was, and then go get yourself killed and get out, if that's what you want. I think the best I did was I got to 3 or 4, which was plunder, thank you. Um, which I completely was like shocked at. I was actively that time. I was actively like trying to go max and trying to get as much plunder as I possibly could. But yeah, so I think I ended up being like either like 3 left or like the fourth one left or something. So that wasn't too bad. Um, I did bring up actually. That's not what I want. Hang on. Bear with me. Where is? I'm just going to add. Um. Mm, 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 mm. Is it that one? No, that's wrong later. Go on. Where is it? Disk. Okay. I just quickly. I'll put that over my face. That's fine. I just wanted to bring up about the roadmap for 2025. So on the screen is showing, obviously we've got Siren Isle came out in 11.0.7. Um, Undermined is 11.1, which they're saying is late winter. Spring, I didn't notice a date for 11.1 when I went looking, so I'm not sure if you guys have seen a date for that. Then we've got 11.1.5 and point 0.7 that's in within spring. Summer is 11.2, which is obviously going to be, I'd say, There's lots of new stuff. Another new zone. We're getting another new zone. My goodness. Um, the end of summer will be the expansion reveal for Midnight, World of Warcraft Midnight. Um, and then it goes into autumn with 11.2.5 and point 0.7. Um, so yeah, so for those of you that are, I guess, interested and looking forward and where you want to be with your challenge tunes at a certain point. We know every time that they do a patch, we have to be wary and careful with what tunes, you know, with our challenge tunes in particular. So just kind of, again, just to be aware of what is coming up. And with me doing a show every 2 weeks, I will try and be on top of that, but it might not always happen. So for you guys just to, again, be aware of what's coming and just be careful. Strip your tune down, jump on a non-challenge tune when a patch hits, all of that kind of thing. Test the waters before you jump on a live tune. You know, Scout it out, as Farah always said. So, all right. What else do we have? All right. There was anniversary, 30th anniversary, world tour. 6 celebration events across the globe, which will it starts in London in February and finishes in Boston in May, which I thought sounded interesting. They've got in April they're in Sydney, which is exciting. So you've got London, 22nd of February, Seoul, Korea, March the 8th, Toronto, Canada, March 15th, Sydney, Australia, April the 3rd. Would have been missed opportunity. April 1st. That would have been awesome. um, uh, Brazil, Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, April 19. Look, some things don't change, guys. My pronunciations of all sorts of words. It still stays the same. I'm crap at it. And then May 10th is Boston, US. So, yeah, that's it. I don't Sao Paulo. Hopefully, I got that somewhat okay. So that information I thought was intriguing. Again, 30 years of Warcraft. 20 years of World of Warcraft. Crazy. Okay. For those of you watching streamers on Twitch, there was a drop that started on January 14th. I don't think it's on this channel. I did try to get it, but sometimes they don't always approve. And maybe because I haven't been streaming, so I don't think it's on here, but a lot of times you gotta get the approval from Blizzard. So maybe because I've been, MIA for a few months. But for those of you that like watching streamers, there's lots of streamers that have got it for WoW. It's 4 hours and you get it's a transmog piece. So for those of you that like to watch something while you're playing WoW, even if you're on a challenge tune, I know some of you do like to do that. I must admit, I'm kind of used to doing that. Normally, I'll watch YouTube or a movie or something on Amazon Prime or Disney Plus or something. But yeah, watching a streamer certainly, can be fun. And if you've got, even though we don't have probably a huge amount of streamers doing challenge tunes, it's always interesting to see what other people are doing within the game that we love. So yeah. All right, and the last thing that I wanted to make mention of is there is a promo. So we do have a merchandise store on Spreadshirt. There is a promo which will start on the 22nd and run until the 27th, and 15% off everything. So t-shirts, we have t-shirts for all challenges. We've got bags, mugs, coffee mugs, flasks and hats and all sorts of things. So um, if you're interested in getting something, part of that also helps proceeds for the website. So anything does is helpful. The same as subscriptions to the Twitch channel and our Patreon subscriptions through that. All of that goes towards the website. Okay, so paying for the website. So as much as I have, I know that we've lost subscriptions with me not streaming, and hopefully we can, get back up there, because at the moment it's yeah, it's crap having to fork out. I already pay as a subscription, and I also cover the difference. So and yeah, it's a bit at the moment. So anything is helpful, and I do appreciate it. But again, everyone is tight. World is being extremely rough, and prices of just trying to feed yourself at times is yeah, groceries is ridiculous. I bought 6 bags of groceries yesterday, and that was $180. Like, just stuff to live. Bread, some fruit and vegetables, coffee. Well, of course, coffee is my blood. But I don't know how you guys are finding it where you are, but yeah, groceries are shit here in Australia. So, anyway, um, all right, let's do state of the challenges. 'Cause Zaya had kindly reset it, and we're back to doing our state of the challenges, and I want to pay tribute to everyone who's been leveling. And again, apologies if I butcher names, because you guys know I will butcher names, so I say I'm sorry now, but I will try my best. Alright, so state of the challenges. Irons. We had 10 irons, which is fantastic. Iron pets, level 27. Okay. I know. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. I'm gonna have to look at the settings. Why does it keep doing that? It must be there must be something on it that after a certain period of time, I didn't notice that, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. So it must be after a certain period. Like, it's active. I've got it on. I've just changed it to voice chat, but like it should be. It shouldn't be resetting. Hmm. Sorry, just bear with me a moment. I'm just trying to have a look. There must be something that it's timing out, like it's thinking that I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I am. I'm constantly moving the mouse, so I'm not sure. It's just it's the headphone. Like my mouse is fine, the computer is fine, but the headset's basically like, oh, well, nothing's happening, so I'm going to turn off. I'm like, I'm using you. You've it's like weird. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, number 9 is Terrestra. Terrestra. At level 28, RIP. 8 is Iron Manus. Manus. Level 29. 7 is Plume Rayon at level 31. 6 is Val Fraser at level 32. 5 is Soft Iron at level 46. 4 is Elderton at level 49, RIP. Number 3, Please Don't Die, level 70. Number 2 is Bikini War at level 72. And number 1 is Werner at level 80. Congratulations to Werner. Bloods. We had 1 blood is Bloody Helly, level 46. Love it. Pacifists. We had 3 pacifists. Okay, I'm like looking at the name. Zyklon at level 15. Number 2 is Patient at level 30. Number 1 is Gurn at level 54. Working Man, we had 1, which is Tesley at level 73. Greens, we had 1, which is Storm Shadek at level 18. Tins, there was 1, Sense at level 74. And Iron Teams, we've got 2 Iron Teams. Now, number 2 is Fire Wizard Money Weed Guna Cartel. Okay. Level 12, they're red flagged. And it came up saying that Dungeons raid bosses killed completed 4. I know, I was kind of like, maybe we need a cap on names. Fire Wizard Money Weed Guna Cartel. Obviously that means something to them, but cool. Um, and so yeah, so I'm not sure with maybe they've gone into a raid because it's got dungeons raid bosses killed. Xyasum, I'm not sure as to the red flag on that, but it does say no one's died, but they are red flagged. Number 1 is, and it's an EU, so the other one's US team. Number 1 is an EU team, and just trying to work out how to pronounce it. Flamecure, Flamecuretic? I think I've completely butchered that one, but anyway, they're level 17, and they are green flagged. So it is fantastic to see people doing Iron Teams. I'm like thrilled, absolutely thrilled. That's wonderful. There are no blood teams or green man teams though. So yeah, but again, wonderful to see so many people doing the challenges. And yeah, thank you, Zaya. We'll see what's up with that. All right, chit chat, chit chat. still have, words are hard, people. Words are hard. So, yeah. Coffee. We have not, I didn't, raise my glass to you guys at the beginning of the show. Apologies. Apologies. We have coffee. Of course, it's 10:48 a.m. on a Sunday. This is my fourth coffee. It's not too bad. That's about average. I did make a mocha. Little bit of drinking chocolate. Wine here. As you guys know, I don't drink alcohol. It now makes me very sick. Like not even like a mouthful. I miss it. Trust me, over Christmas, the last couple months, there's part of me that was kind of like, I could just go an absolute bourbon and coke. I miss that. Jack Daniels was always my choice of bourbon. When I was in my 20s and 30s, it was, JD and Coke, or Kahlua and Coke, or Kahlua and milk. And, I got sick and the body changes, and that's the body has gone through a lot of changes since I got sick those many moons ago. Crazy. Time flies. Time does fly. Um, okay. So, let's go. So, chit chat. We will continue on with the funnies. I think that, it's always good to have a little bit of a laugh, if not at ourselves. Just, to have a little bit of a smile. I think a lot of us are struggling, or just day-to-day life, or whatever is going on in your life, and sometimes if we can have just a little laugh. So I found two that was I'm gonna tie them to the war within. That's my excuse. So the first one is, why did the crab cross the road? And by crab I'm thinking of Isle of Dawn, the crabs down on the beach. So that's my excuse. That's my tie-in, okay? Why did the crab cross the road? It didn't. It used the sidewalk. Ah, thank you, thank you. I'll be here for, the next little while. You're welcome. You're welcome, people. Evie, oh, guess who has a forehead-sized dent in their desk now? Dave, what did you say? I was not prepared. If a people from Portugal are Portuguese, is a person from Portugal a Portugoose? People from Portugal are Portuguese. Is a person from Portugal a Portugoose? Gotcha. Gotcha. Sometimes you gotta explain it to me, Dave. I'm not. Like I said, my brain is not braining very well today, guys. So, great day to come back to streaming. Stream the show, and Leeta is just not with it. Nothing changes. Singular versus plural. I got it the second time I realized. I was like, my goodness. Alright, I have got one more joke. One more funny for you, and it's 'cause Plunderstorm's back. Why does it take pirates a long time to learn the alphabet? because they can spend years at sea. Hang on, where's my little? Where's my little? No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, Lena. That's the wrong one. And just 'cause Chris, I can hear Chris would be, she would appreciate it. So that was a that was a part joke that didn't play on her. I it was a pirate joke. I had to, plunder storm. Why not? Absolutely. We're all here for shits and giggles, as they say. That would be the thing. All right. Anything that you guys want me to address before I start wrapping up? Dave says, I want to go back to that toon name. Please don't die. Yeah. There was something I was going to mention. See, the problem with this, guys, is if I don't write it down, I forget. And I meant to write it down, and I forgot. um, yeah. No, I can't think of what it is. It was something I did this morning. What did I do this morning? Oh, write-ups. Write-ups, write-ups, write-ups. Okay. So again, just touching base, just going back to allied races and all of that. What we don't do. So we're going to continue on. Yeah, we'll come back to you after the show. No, it had to do with write-ups. So obviously, allied races we don't do write-ups for. Dracthyr we don't do. So I just wanted to mention, it's fantastic we've got these opportunities to utilize all the different races within for doing the challenge tunes, but we've continued on this fashion, and I don't want to bring, I know Blizzard changes levels each time there's an expansion and all of that. Yeah, all races and classes, all the races that don't start at level 1 basically don't get a write-up. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. Sometimes I am not paying attention in between work and home life and life. Accidentally, if I message to be like, ones that get right up. um, it didn't like the word ugly. That's interesting. Yeah, it's just sometimes if we reach out and say, hey, look, do the write up, and then turn around and be like, I am so sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Because a lot of times I might see the ding, but I'm not paying attention to what the class is. And so if I get contacted or I reach out and I'm like, hey, I need some info to sort out your write up. Please just bear with me if I then have to come back to you and be like, I am so sorry, I didn't realize we don't do a write-up for allied tunes. So yeah, so just also keep that in mind. But again, it's not to invalidate your run. It's just that this is how we started off when allied races, and I don't want to start changing the rules for the website now. It's what we've consistently done. So if your tune starts from level 1, that's all the, like the original races, then, and you make it all the way and green flagged and, etc. And yeah, and no write-ups for DKs. Thank you, DKs and Demon Hunters as well. So I just wanted to throw that reminder to you. I don't think, there hasn't been any issues, but again, with the start of the year, I just wanted to throw out that reminder to you. All right, now back on track. So, with that, so Evie's like, so all the ugly ones get write-ups, elves excluded, of course. Oh, Evie, you're funny. Okay. So let us do our thank yous. Hang on, where's my little, still got a little heart. So again, thank you, chat room, for being here. I do appreciate you guys being here. It's wonderful. So to our Iron Elites, and obviously we have got some Iron Elites that are no longer with us, but for us in this list, they will forever be part of our Iron Elites, and I'm not removing them from that because they are part of our community forever, and they stay within our Iron Elites. So for everyone that we've got, Austin Trousers, Execute, Evie, Fair, Chris, Leader, Mark, Mr. Nisi, Mrs. Rock Guru, thank you again. 37 months and 64 months total. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Mrs. Rock Guru. Rod, Stir, Stone, of course, always Stone. Tiber, aka Tiber. Wanema, Zaya Zep, it's a mixture of our current as well as our, I guess, like our champion Iron Elites that will always be part. So I want to say again, thank you very much for your support, whether it is through Twitch, whether it is through Patreon, because everything goes towards the website. If we could easily scrap the website and start again, we would, but it is far too complicated. If I could strip it back to basics, I really would. But yeah, I think it's far too complicated to do now. So at the moment, we just keep going with what we've got. Um, to the wonderful WoW Challenges team, our what more can I say? For all your help, thank you for being in Discord. I know I'm not always there. I'm there, but I'm not online a lot. I feel like I live at work at the moment. Some very long days and very, very, very extremely busy and chaotic. Um, so yeah, so thank you to the team that we have. I appreciate you all greatly, and words cannot convey how much I appreciate you guys. Also to the code wardens, Zaya does so much work behind the scenes, checking code out and all that stuff. So if I could give you a raise, Zaya, I would, but at the moment I can't. So just my undying gratitude for all you do and Rod as well. So thank you very much. And again, to who is here in chat. I'm not sure who else is here. Stir, Zaya is here. Dave, Evie, Mrs. Rock Guru. Not sure if I've seen Zep, but Zep, if you are here, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate, you all being here, Dave, Evie, Zaya, Mrs. Rock Guru, Stir, what more can I say? Thank you. I I didn't know if anyone, would pop in because been away for a few months, so thank you. All right, so on that note, I will be back on Saturday, February 1st, so in 2 weeks' time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will keep that consistency of 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. Leaders Brisbane time. For those of you, I am not on daylight savings time in Australia. So I'm on 10 a.m. start here, which is good. I'm not rushing to get state of the challenges done, which is wonderful. But don't forget everything that you can find, all the information of the challenges, the write-ups in particular. Go and read the write-ups of our max level champions, because some of their journeys, just reading their journeys and how they go about it's wonderful. It's part of what I do love about doing the write-ups is because I get to read it first before you guys. And it's just like, oh my God, they did this. And oh, okay. And the reasons why they choose things. So I always find it fascinating. So please go over to wowchallenges.com, and that's where you will find all the information for our socials as well. And if you want to listen to where, iTunes, Spotify, wherever we are, but definitely YouTube is probably the main one that I post the show onto. If you want to visually say, see me and see the chat and all that. Where you can find me, the easiest is probably Discord. Email leetawow at gmail.com. So LEETAWOW at gmail.com. Or, just remember time zones. If you hit me up on like Twitter, Facebook, or whichever, just remember time zones because I'm in Australia. So sometimes, or I could be at work. So if it's might take me a little bit to get back to you, but I will get back to you. All right. As always, a big thank you to Mr. Nisi for our intro. We do love it. It still stands the test of time, that intro. So I didn't want to change it for the moment. Maybe it might change in the future. But yeah, so always a huge thank you to Mr. Nisi for that. And on that note, I think I've covered anything. Any last words, guys? Anything I've missed? If I have, oh well, tough. All right, so on that news, let us play the outro. It's a new outro. Um, I hope you liked the music. I thought the music was kind of fun, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let's play the outro. Please stay safe both in and out of game, and I will catch you in 2 weeks' time. All right, bye guys. The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Leeta, copyright 2025. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. Music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod at incomnitech.com as well as from bensound.com. No copyright infringement is intended. First show back! Yay! We're done! Alright! That's way more energy later than than you probably should have for a Sunday. But anyway, um, show titles. Anyone got anything? Turn in. We're back. I don't know. Anyone got anything they'd like to contribute for a show title? I um, I am back. Yeah, it does feel like. Yeah. I'm back. It is a bit like that. But again, thank you guys. And thank you to Spanky Hunter and Saya in particular yesterday for helping. I was doing some testing on my channel because I didn't want to throw out the WoW challenges and just trying to get audio levels and everything. So hopefully that's fine. I've got to figure out why this keeps, I guess there must be some settings. So obviously I need to read the instructions better. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why it keeps turning off. I'm thinking it thinks it's not working, which is weird. I don't know. Um, so yeah, so I'll have to see. I'm not sure why that is, but I will definitely look into it. So, all right, we'll go with I'm back. Let's just go. I'm back. All right, so everyone, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out and chilling. If you've got any thoughts as to things for the show and whatnot, will send me a message, um, etc. And again, my main thing is please take it easy. Please have a like Elton John. I'm still standing. Good song. Like that song. Like that song. Um, and of course, kitty photos. Cozzy didn't come to say hi. I have got a spot for Cozzy. Hang on, where is it? It's a crappy. It's a crappy camera. It's like my second camera. Um, but quite often Cozzy likes to hop up here and he will sit. So I was kind of doing a cat camera. But no, he's over on the bed. He's curled up on the bed. So he's around. At times he's very vocal. For sure. So but yeah. All right. Everyone, have a wonderful couple of weeks, please. Again, main thing is please stay safe, especially you guys with your snow and your cold. Please stay warm. And drive safe and all of that. And we'll catch you back here on the 1st of February, so in 2 weeks' time. All right. Okay. Bye.